Might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Let's go! You ready? Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Oh, shit.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Damn, Michael coming in
a bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's all good.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Breeze going to throw. Looking long for Thomas.
Aggressive.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Man, this shit talking about out of reach. How the fuck is that out of reach? That man wide the fuck go, man.
Right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, not a
man, wasn't nobody by him, man. That's a jump ball. How the fuck he don't win a fucking jump ball right there?
Now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school,
you just said the man was just standing there. Now you got control on. Which one is it? Nah, that shit didn't say no user pick.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
That shit's stupid,
tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. They find some open field here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman.
Oh, you ain't doing shit. You did it the first game. I let you do that the first game.
Able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's get a fluke ass kick.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That man wide fucking nobody by him.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I mean, the thing about it, he should have just thrown the fucking bullet pay. I hit the bullet for to throw a bullet pay. I don't even know why the fuck they bit love in the motherfucker. Well, time to go with the Alvin Kamara, so
getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
And block. What the fuck are you doing?
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let me get out here. Let me try some of this.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
He jammed.
Give me some.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Catch it, boy.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Man, what the fuck? So I got 2 men standing here. This bitch batted in the air, and he kicked the ball. The ball behind him, Michael Thomas, man, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit here stupid, man. You ain't winning got shit.
I don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
Too fluke that piece.
Guys, is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's going along with that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons push further out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded at the 20. Oh, what a juke into space. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
25. Check, 47. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Show it up. Get up.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught.
Man, get the fuck out of him, man. He supposed to pick that bitch.
5 yards that time.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful.
That shit should have been a beat. That would have should have been.
You're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Got it. Back 25. Come on.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 40-yard line. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Ryan. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Check. Check. Hot. SOS.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Ready.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Breeze now to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
no more
line.
that fluke ass shit
That one
now,
covers
bitch.
29
We got
yards.
something for that
First
fluke
down.
ass shit.
This offense finding its legs now.
We got
Here's
something for
another
that fluke
1st and
shit
10.
now, bitch.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Give my boy a spill.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill.
I'm gonna run that way this time.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Truck that bitch. You want to see some shit? That's what I'm talking about. Put that new shit in place. You ain't seen none of it. Trucking these bitches and everything.
And that's the
Truck
big
these
fella's
bitches
MO
with
right there.
everything.
Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving
You
forward.
ain't gonna worry about
This
that.
defense,
I'm gonna beat
if
you
don't
to death,
bring
man.
11
You trash
guys to the
that.
ball to try and get him on the ground.
Hey,
he's
I
gonna
don't
keep
told
making
you. I don't
runs
told
like
you
that. I
2
could've pressed
interceptions.
my
You hadn't even
shaking
moved the ball
every
70
time he
yards.
touches the
I
rock.
gave you the ball on the 30. I gave you the ball on the 40. I gave you the ball on the 30, and I gave you the ball on the 40.
In the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. This is Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Get in now.
14
Get in now.
As they are on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Get in now.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check. Ready now.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
It just look like we spread wide. You can't run like me.
With a 3rd and 11 situation.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. We remind you that coming up at
Cameron
halftime,
Jordan
we'll
finna
pay a
eat right
visit
here,
to
boy. Watch
Jonathan
this.
Coach
Watch
when
this.
he's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw on 3rd down.
Double team.
Ryan. He completes it
Double
to
team.
Jones.
They double team, my boy, man. I should have said,
At
man.
the 45-yard line. It'll go as an
you double teaming,
impressive
bitch. That what you
31-yard
did?
gain. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
On 1st down, Freeman. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, Freeman.
Yeah, boy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Boy, Cameron Jordan out there. Yeah, baby. Here he comes. Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
I'm coming. You go tight.
Get him, boys.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they'll have the football deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Running with Kamara. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
This is a big play right here, son. Back up. Back up.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, you get out of there, boy. You.
And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues
bitch,
to
you was scared.
down.
That bitch, I just hear you tapping button. You just tapping button.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
Get on the bed, Alexander. Get on the bed.
And Gordon set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Come on with the pick,
things
man.
in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've
God
done.
damn,
They're going to
man.
make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up.
To throw again. Ryan. Caught by Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
64.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. He's going to have the hook up to Gage, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Ready, we're ready, we're ready. 54.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Murray. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
Oh, shit, I shouldn't have hit that bit that time.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready? Y'all waiting?
Going too fucking good.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 26 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
You know what I'm saying? Mop on the side by the table first so I can get back out.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mop on the side by the table.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Joker. Let's go.
To throw is Ryan. Complete to Jones.
Where the fuck?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's a give to Freeman running right. And he'll go down.
Man, that bitch can't hold Cameron Jordan like that.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here we go.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry.
Oh, I ran past the motherfucker.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman.
I got to pull the water out.
41 yards.
Just pull the water out.
And the Falcons push further out in front.
All right, well, I do it when I get through.
Let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him, as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Let's go, baby.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray.
Oh, shit.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tack McKinley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's what I'm talking about, D. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset, and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Freeman again. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, Freeman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st,
doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. And the Saints signal for another timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Ryan wants to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing again, Ryan. Oh, the spin. Jones has it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
We're ready. Hey, South. 54, walk 54. Switch up. Hey, check 24. Shoot.
Now Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
They would have fought it up down there on my side
now
of the field.
Is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's
that would hold
go to
the
the
side
film,
effect.
find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time.